Well, it's an understatement to say we're all disappointed. 30 seconds and we would have had a W, but I mean, you know, I'm not really dissecting the game just yet. I think we're running on fumes a little bit at the end. Long road trip, 3 games in 7 days. You know, just MLS, isn't it? And we just couldn't hold out. You know, we said to the lads, try and shut down on the final third entries on New England, because they, you know, they've got some people who can put decent balls in. And, you know, I mean, Chris turns up, left back turns up in the penalty spot and buries it. So.
Did you see it coming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did it have the same feel as you used to?
You can all see it, and you can, you know, you can. We went to 4-4-2, just to try and shore it up, because they were getting out on the wide. They went to a somewhat of a 4-3-3, but we just couldn't hold out.
Changes based on the momentum swing, or you just?
It's just a feeling that you have as a coach. I mean, Torsten put a lot of mileage in. So did Julian. Julian's been away with the national team. It's just a football fact. You know, you can only do so much. And I just thought that you know, if we put Reggie on and Lewis and just change a little bit at the back, because I wanted Richard to slide out and mark Senny when they went to that 4-3-3. I thought that might be the answer, but obviously not.
Why so many goals on balls, you know, played into the box? 3 in the last 2 games, I think.
Young defenders who get focused on, well, number one, body shape. They get focused on the ball, and they're not open. You know, the body position should be open a little bit, and always attack the ball. Yeah, I mean, it's just a catalogue of learning on the job. You know, it's just a fact that we've got a very, very young back four.
What do you have to do, Paul, to get complete 90 minutes out of them?
Well, obviously I'm going to rest them up this week. You know, we've got to go again on in Montreal in a massive game for us. You know, local derby. You know, and we will be ready, but you know, the disappointment is palpable in there. Obviously, they're absolutely gutted. You know, 30 seconds from a win. You know, which would done wonders for us. But now they're feeling a little bit sorry for themselves, and but that's football. You know, it happens. And you got to dust yourself off, have a good rest tomorrow. A couple of light sessions, then bang away again on Wednesday.
Does it feel worse because it happened basically?
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, it does. Absolutely. I mean, you know, you can spin it however you want. I mean, 2 games undefeated, great. Played 2 of the toughest teams in the league in Kansas and Houston. You know exactly what you're going to get with New England Revolution. You know, as I said earlier in the press, they reflect Jay, and Jay is that type of player. He's never say die, and that's what they did. They had a bye week, well, not a bye week, but they had a Saturday schedule, which I think helped them. And we've been all over the shop, so. You know, I'm not going to kill the lads at all. I thought that they did what they could.
How about Milos tonight?
I mean, you know, first half he was sort of you know, he sort of viewed it, didn't he? I mean, he made that one save late on with the corner, which is a great reflex save, but he didn't really have a lot to do in the first half. And then, you know, Ashton was, you know, off the charts with his performance. And then, you know, Milos came up big for the second half, but. You know, sometimes when you get to 90 plus minutes, you've just got to dig as deep as you possibly can just to get that W.
You were there for the taking a little bit.
Yeah.
Is it a missed opportunity?
Yeah, of course. There's a missed opportunity on Wednesday. But it's like I just said to the players, you don't mind players making mistakes, but if they keep making the same mistakes, then that's a problem. If you're learning, some of these lads are really learning on the job, and they've got to not make the same mistakes over and over again. You know, we look decent going forward. You know, scoring goals, creating chances. But if you're going to leak goals, then you're going to have a problem.
Probably pretty animated how long the sidelines throughout the game. Can we expect to see more of that?
Yeah, well, you've got to be because I mean, how many sessions I've had with the team? I've only had about 4 serious sessions, you know, and some what I would term 20-minute sessions. So it's difficult, and there's a game plan put in place, and we've got to adhere to it if we want to be successful in this league.
Paul, it's only been a few sessions, but is fitness an issue? I mean, clearly it was hot and humid in Houston. Is it a fitness issue? Or?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all, no. I think it's pressure. I think you're young players, and, you know, Torsten, Terry and Julian can only, you know, and Danny can only push them so far. You know, the nerves kick in, and you know yourself, pressure situations change habits and decisions. That's what it's all about, I think. Nothing wrong with the fitness. Yep.
So, Coach, based on an experience that you just mentioned there, whereabouts and moving forward would you anticipate that it's maybe the personnel?
What do you think?
Or if you...
Maybe central defence?
Pardon me?
Central defence, possibly?
No, it's not my...
Central defence is the answer to your question.
111 and 2. So what kind of goals do you set moving forward? How do you keep them motivated?
Okay, I mean, they are motivated. Keep doing what we're doing. We just we've got to find a combination at the back that's going to try and keep us a clean sheet. And you know, like I said earlier, it's everybody. It's not just the back four. It's everybody. You defend from the front, and you know that. I don't know how many miles that or kilometres that Danny and Ryan did today, but they did a hell of a lot. But you know, it's hard. It's 3 games in 7 days. It's difficult. But
You said that combination might not be there at the back in the room right now.
well, I mean, just look at it from a. If I just step back a little bit, we've conceded I don't know how many goals in the last 3 games, so that's an issue. And whether you want to blame, you know, if you want to pick names out and blame people, I don't. I think we're all in it together, and it's everybody's fault. It's not just a couple of players or one player. It's everybody.
Oh, one player that has been a bit more of a standout in a positive way has been Terry Dunfield in the last couple of games. What are you doing differently with Terry that perhaps Winter wasn't doing to utilize him to his full potential?
I'm trying to put him in the right spot to be successful. Terry is an incredible professional. He helps the lads unbelievably in the dressing room. He's got a fantastic work ethic. He's got a very good football brain. And he just, you know, he wants this club to be successful. He wants us to win. That's it.
Do you have an update on Adrian Kemp?
Yes, it's not as bad as we thought it was, but it's got to settle down before we 100% know what he's got. It's not a tear, or it could be a little bit of meniscus, but we're not 100% sure yet. It's just got to settle down.
Is it the same knee?
Yeah.
What about Yao?
Pardon?
What about Yao?
Hamstring. Yesterday.
No, is there any sort of visit long term?
Well, he dinged it, and you know that stems from hydration. You know, again, he's a young player, 19 years of age. Maybe he didn't hydrate correctly on the flight coming back. There was a little arduous trip coming back, which is unfortunate. I mean, you all saw the storm in Toronto on Thursday, so that created a couple of problems. So the 2.5-hour flight turned into almost an 8-hour day.
You brought in Silva or Sulzma and Asabal with the team today, or are they
No.
away from the stadium?
They're at the stadium, as far as I know. But
So you just didn't select them for the team.
no.
What's
because I thought that he could come in and because I didn't think Avi could go 90, so I thought he could just come underneath. And I always thought at the back of my mind that maybe I could, if we're coming under pressure, put Ryan in a position that he's played before, Ryan Johnson on the left, and put Lewis up front, because he's got goals in him and he's got assists in him. But we just couldn't get it going.
Is the league investigation still going on?
Yeah.